Hey after school guys, it's Alex. I'm here to give you a tutorial on learning how to juggle. So the first thing I want to tell you is this is not me giving you permission to throw things around your parents' house. Okay? If you want to practice and you're starting out, try to find something really soft to practice with. Don't use food, don't use rocks, and don't use anything that could break something in your parents' house or could hurt you if you're outside. One thing to use if you're inside is you could take aluminum foil and you can make little balls out of them. You can also ball up socks and practice with them. Okay, so this is going to be 4 steps. So this is the first step. First step is you take only one ball and you're going to do your best to throw them from hand to hand and see how many times you can do that without dropping. Okay, and now the test with doing this is see if you can catch the balls without actually grabbing it. Just let the ball land in your hand. And once you feel like you get the hang of this, try to do a little testing out, throw it higher, throw it in different ways, see how many times you can do it. Okay, see if you can get the hang of it. The more you can do this and the more you test yourself, the better you will be, I promise. That's step 1. Step 2 is you're going to take another ball, so now you have 2, and you're still going to throw, you're going to do the same throw with 1, and then as you're doing that, when you throw one ball up, you're going to throw the other ball underneath it. So you throw one up and one underneath, and you catch it. Okay? Well, you're only going to do this one time with each ball, and just try to catch them both. So you're going to throw, catch, catch, throw, catch, catch. Okay? Do this as many times as you can. Always start throwing with your good hand, okay? And once you get a hang of it with your good hand, then try your other hand, starting out with. And switch them up and do as much practice as possible. That's step 2. Now for step 3. We're gonna stay with 2 balls. This time, we're going to do the same action that we did in step 2. So we're just going to throw them. 1, 2, catch, catch. But this time, we're not going to have 2 balls in our hand at the same time. We're going to connect these catches. So we're going to keep catching and keep throwing and see if we can sort of juggle with 2 balls. Okay, so catch. That's the first motion. And now we're going to, and this is a big step from last time. So see how many times you can do that, or if you can even connect it 3 times. If you can do 3 times, it'll go a long way when you have to throw a 3rd ball in there. So keep practicing. Once you get to this part, that's step 2. Try it with both hands. And then see how much you can connect them. Try to keep your hands low, let the balls come to your hand. That's step 3. Step 4, this is the last step. It takes a real lot of practice. And if you really want to get good or learn how to juggle and be able to do it whenever you want, this is the part that takes the most practice. So you are going to start with 3, okay? And the way it goes from step 3 to step 4 is it's the same motion, except you have to get used to having a ball in your hands while the other 2 are going. Okay, so you have to just keep going. It takes muscle memory, which really just means the more you practice it, the better you're going to get at it. And you know, you can practice juggling when you're watching movies, when you're outside, when you're bored. It's always a good thing to do. It's a good exercise. You'd be surprised how difficult it can be. So we had step 3, which was connecting the throws. So we add another ball in. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to keep going. And take a notice that when I throw the ball, I'm not throwing it up this way. I'm throwing it inside, so the balls don't hit each other. If I keep throwing them this way, then they avoid each other. If I throw them up, then they're going to hit each other at the top. Okay, so take a look. See how they're all coming up? Nice. Sort of in front of my face. If I start throwing them around, it gets a little chaotic. So, keep practicing. Once you think you can get this done, then the trick is to see if you can time yourself or see if you can count. And how many counts you get. Once you get to 100 catches, then take a break. The more breaks you take, the more that your mind will help you understand exactly what you're doing, and it'll help you understand, okay? And then some tricks come in, and you can look up, you know, the real good jugglers on YouTube and start to learn how they do all their tricks. So give it a try, guys. If you're bored, if you want a challenge, it's a really cool thing to do. All right, I miss you guys. I hope to see you soon.